Welcome back. This is Roberto Lionheart at Lionheart Lodge. We're back with more Baldur's Gate 3. And here we go. So, in our latest organizing of camp, we added to our Wither's Death chest here all those Dwarven meat pieces. Yeah. Other than that, we went through and sorted the potions that we had, or distributed, I should say. And yeah, we're ready to continue. And we have a couple things here. Oh yes, we were going to see if there was anything in here that needed to be... If there were goblins in here, we need to finish the task.
You hear another muffled cry.
Nope.
The two
Okay.
outside are still in the throes of...
Nope, we're gonna leave them be. Goblins or not, I don't really feel like I want to interrupt anybody in that position. Don't think there's anything we can do about that right now. Could go into this owlbear cave. We could investigate that, go up here. We do need to confront those paladins. We're going to do that today. But first, we need to head back here. We have dealt with... Oh, hang on. Is there anything that regrew? No. I'm under the impression that sometimes alchemical ingredients can regrow. I could be wrong. Anyway, we are going to come back here. Just not sure if we talk to Zevlor first or druids first. So...
Right. All of our taking stashed away for the journey? You need help, Nicola? Yes, Mum?
Zevlor. By Delt's virtue. The Blade of Frontiers? What's happened, Will?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates Will's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Thank you.
It's not enough,
Well,
but it's all we have.
Keep it, but
no armies
thanks.
at our heels.
The other one
Amazing.
sounded rude.
We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
We'll see you there. All right.
There's collectors in the city. They'll pay good coin for us.
Remember, stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
What do you think of opening a cards in Baldur's Gate?
All right. Oh.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate.
Got my stuff back.
Always a deal to be done, even now.
We'll just buy that straight up. It's fine.
Try not to die up there. We're not in the clear yet. Keep sharp until we're standing on cobbles in Baldur's Gate.
Stealthy.
Mattis says we should say thank you.
Don't know why everyone's cheering. We're just going back on the road. I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
That's fair. But,
I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore. An actual...
we already spoke with her. It's not stealing, right?
Right. All of our takings stashed away for the journey?
Actually, you know what? All your takings, huh?
Check twice myself.
But to be sure, we need every last copper piece to get started in Baldur's Gate.
One last look for my stuff.
Gods, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
Grab your bags. We're moving.
More people up here to talk to.
I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay. Something realistic. If you can't swing a sword, take a dagger.
Oh,
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset, but you did it. You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
the hope. That's why we slaughtered them. Yep,
You
let's
took care of the goblins.
whatever.
Nice work.
And us. Said, talk to Memnos. Oh, how about Arca? Everybody stand next to them. No, they just don't want to talk right now. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, all this is stealing. We're not gonna do that. Sure. Is he the one who's standing over
Watching
here?
gods. While I was training children, you were out cutting down an entire goblin camp.
Yep. So there is one who paid the price for it.
I expected goblins at our gate any moment. Glad to say that you made a prettier sight.
Well, oh, thank you. Do the Zevlor again later, I think. Alright. There's this person up here still. Wonder if those things are just so you can sit there.
What a mess. I wonder if the goblins have anything valuable on them.
Some of them did. Person over here. Put a squirrel around here somewhere. Was this the bard?
I'm going to have to write a song about you now, aren't I? But truly, thank you. It's nice to be done with the sad songs. For a time.
Well, you know what? Good. This is good.
Remember, stay near the center of the group, all right?
I don't think we
No
talked with
wandering
Bex.
off.
Sorry, you know, just wandering
I
through
knew
your...
this would come right if we just stayed positive. Not that your blade didn't help too.
No, but your staying positive helped.
Thank you, truly.
I spoke to him. Nope, not Gan.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
I
So
left
sorry.
my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
It's all right. Don't tell anyone. But I was afraid too.
Will's good with kids. That's nice. Talk to this one.
If
It smells bad out here. I want to go home.
We had to show that we were...
I'm glad you killed all the
Stern.
goblins. I hope you made them scared.
I'm sure they were scared at different points.
They'll pay good coin for I
Maybe not at the beginning, but afterwards. Promise.
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
Yes, you are. Big city. Now, lots of opportunity. Don't let that place cast a shadow on your head forever.
break camp fast.
Board offs.
Now, back to packing.
Thought you'd left us to our fate running off like you did. Glad I was wrong.
And I did have to go there. You guys are taking rotten carrots with you. See,
We couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you.
so technically this wouldn't be stealing, but this is literally all their stuff they're gathering
We
together.
didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
I think I would feel bad about taking all their stuff right now. That's all they have.
Back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
What would be nice is to have an option to be able to donate some food or supplies to them. That would be interesting.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
Yeah, I'm not going to finish looking at the rest of their stuff.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. Was sick of running from those rats.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Yeah, okay, Roland.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins? I knew you were a good one.
Yeah, I sure did. Okay. Let's see what he has to say.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
We'll come back to trading. Yeah. How did I not go up here before? I don't know. Able to. Can't get up here. Where on the map is this? You know what? Get up here. Don't think we can get up there yet, can we? Oh, yes, we can. Okay, now let's do this.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Let's go into here. Get a super jump on Will. And on yourself. Jump up here.
Where am I needed?
Up here.
Can't give up now. Have to keep going.
Huh. Well. Don't feel bad looking through this stuff. Not one bit. Up there. The backpack. It wouldn't hatch. Where's this one go? Secluded chamber, huh? Oh. Those are stealing. I don't know how I inherently know that some are stealing and others aren't, but okay. There's a lot of stuff in here that would be stealing. A lot. Where does that say that goes? It doesn't. Probably trespassing in here. So you know what? Let's wait. Let's oh, up here. We're gonna make a note on our map to come back and explore this area, but coming back in a triumphant moment, only to trespass and get into a fight with people, seems like a bad plan. Back. Go. We will come back to that area. Oh, you know who we don't have, who we need? Scratch. Bestest boy. Hang on, is this part of the map that we know? No, it isn't. Alright. I mean, it kind of is. We've seen that side of it. Can we get over to here? Yeah, we can. Say if he can make it, so can she. Wondering if there's any reason to be over here. Oh wow, this is right above those guys. Okay, cool. Go back. That's fun. Ready for other fun now. It's really cool though how the map is kind of intertwined like that. Question is, who else can jump up? Yeah.
Where am I needed?
Up here with the rest of us. Yeah, that's what I thought. So,
what's next, I wonder?
Next is to come down here. See if we'll super jump.
Sharp as ever.
I'm ready.
That's great. Thanks for letting us know.
Got to press on.
Okay. Oh, okay. Go over here.
Never a dull moment. Best be on my way.
Okay.
My faith will guide me.
It'd be nice if I could, like, multi-click. Will they follow or will they not? No.
A hero at heart.
Okay, well, everybody hop down.
Attention!
I wonder what the next move is.
Next move is down.
No time to rest. These
Oh, that was
boots
fun.
have seen everything.
We've already gone through all their stuff here. Well, actually, not all. Yeah, it's still stealing. Okay. They're gonna leave all this behind, and it would be stealing to take it. Oh, maybe they're.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Absolutely. Oh, hey, there's even an absolutely. Let's see what he can do.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Yeah, definitely.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
That's fantastic. Karlak?
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Let's find some evil for you to smack then.
Bring it on.
Well, that's good. That's fantastic. Let's see if this goblin's still here. I don't think she is. Doesn't look like it. Wait, nope, she is. Oh. Who killed her? Oh well. I mean, we did our best. We did our part. Couldn't really do more than that. I mean, may as well be thorough, just to make sure they didn't put our stuff down here somewhere. Part of me still thinks they probably over here somewhere.
Whatever comes,
I think
I'm ready.
that's me being silly.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yeah, no.
With haste.
Hole. So, no. Alright, I kind of figured that lost was lost, but also figured I'd take a look, just in case. Let's take a look over here, just in case they decided to grow a conscience. Leave me my stuff. No. No, most certainly not. Oh well. Let's go talk to the druids now. Oh. This is not going to be a good conversation.
Finally, we'll be rid of the Outlander's infernal stench. The last prayer will be spoken, and the rite will conclude. When the coming army swarms, the brambles will keep us safe. I suppose you want thanks. I'm sure the tieflings have plenty.
Halsin is dead. Thought you should know.
Halsin, gone. He turned his back on the circle to stumble after the past. How fitting that it's consumed him. Well, a brood mother looks forward, never back. I am first druid now, and I will keep my children safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Things are starting to calm down, thanks to you. We can finally get some rest.
Well, at least some of you have a different outlook on it than she does, which, I mean, let's be honest, we already knew that was
I
the thing.
hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the Grove.
Yeah.
We wasted so much time fighting each other. Sylvanas taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
Just hope your new leader can understand that at some point. Really. Shiny key over here, but that would be stealing. So let's just talk to Topaz. Actually,
What am I to do?
speak with animals. What?
I ought to speak.
Yes. You ought to.
Shh! I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
Slightly off. Push it a bit to the right.
Yes. Yes, you're right. That's it.
Well, we're not taking his stuff, but let's see if he has anything else to say.
Yes. Yes. This is perfect.
We're not.
No one's stopped me yet.
We're not stealing his stuff.
Don't waste a step.
We're free of the goblins, but the grove is changed.
Yep.
Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy, but we'll manage. We have to.
I mean, we lost one person. It's not great, but it's
Do you
one.
hear them? The birds. They're beautiful. I've thought of nothing but goblins and tieflings for so long. I stopped listening.
Grab that mugwort.
Why did you leave? I know you stopped the goblins, but I can't stop looking over my shoulder. It makes it hard to sleep at night.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove.
Good, you're following your leader's lead. How wonderful.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
Talking to this guy, he's gonna be sad to know.
May he rest in Summer Oak forever. I apologize. I must have some time to myself.
No, that's fair. Just wanted to make sure you knew. Talk to Findal. That guy was never really saying much of anything.
From what I hear, you're making a habit of slaying goblins.
Apparently he doesn't say much either. Alright. I'm gonna talk to this person. Servants' quarters, huh?
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Sheltered us? Where were you during the attack?
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
I'll be on my way soon.
Make it quick. You're disrupting the harmony of this holy place.
Oh, okay. Dude. Yeah, okay. Man. Maybe. At least the bird is healed.
The goblins may be gone, but it cost Master Halsin his life. I'm sorry neither of us could save you from that tadpole. I hope it ends well for you.
Tidy this place.
See anybody else to talk to? So, let's up here. Up here. I got lost for a second. All right. Well, sad to say, guys, that your leader died. Now you have a viper as leader. That's still stealing. Talk to the strange ox. Enough to you too.
Tick-tock.
This protects me. What's next?
But the ox
Let
said
us start a
tick-tock.
conversation.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Something strange about this ox. Wow, Tarlac.
Moo.
Moo. Really?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Do you have a speak with animals? Yes, you do. I'm gonna laugh if you
Tarlac
asked
incoming.
she didn't.
Moo.
Nope, it was a one-time roll. Oh well.
Is that blood?
Senor Moo,
No,
I know you're not a cow. You're something else. Mercon. Well,
Swift as my feet can carry me.
we failed both Mercon and Halsin, but we saved everybody else. So, we did a pretty good job out here. We do now have some buying and selling we can do, provided that merchant stays there. Alright, Zevlor,
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
let's go there right away.
Excellent. Lead the way.
Gosh, I leave my mouse on the side of the screen.
No, an Albert.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
Alright, let's go talk to Wits up here.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
And is that sulfur?
What was that, Bill?
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Respect to the party. Are you alright?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party.
Says who?
Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
You not noticed they all have horns too? Let's see, you don't unsettle me, you just have some fetching horns. Come on, you're exaggerating. Not that much has changed.
I feel spikes beginning to sprout in places they really shouldn't. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
This is everybody's day. Okay, no, I'm not following him out here like that. Here we go. I wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
There she goes, and that silver... I'm guessing that was... What's her name? Minthara or something?
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
Join them. Have a pint or two.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Saying.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations, too.
Let's see. Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes! I'm celebrating my freedom, and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
You have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
Thing is, I don't know if I do or not. She's nice, she's fun. She's enjoyable to be around, so that's all great. Enjoy yourself tonight.
You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
I'm also not flame retardant, and I don't know that I'm what she's looking for at the moment anyway. We'll talk to Shadowheart.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Let me guess. Yourself?
I think you'll find I've been showing ample concern for myself since the moment we met. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought.
Really?
Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Not so odd. We did the right thing.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
Sure.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
Okay. I'll find you after
Best
everyone's
not
turned
keep
in.
me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Maybe we gotta know some more story behind what makes Shadowheart Shadowheart.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Indeed.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Is it awful? Okay. That's fine. You did a good thing. Suck it up and enjoy yourself.
Enjoy myself? There's a worm in my brain. I'm surrounded by idiots, and all I've got to drink is wine that tastes like vinegar.
And it's too old. Relax. All your problems will still be there in the morning.
That means I have to survive tonight. And this party. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
No, you probably... What's your idea of a little fun?
By the hells. Sex. Passion. Fun.
Yeah, I thought that's where you were going.
It's easy for some. You and Shadowheart seem to have a connection. It looks very sweet. Not what I'd call passionate or interesting, but sweet.
Sure, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be
I'm
fun.
sure it'll be adequate.
Oh, adequate.
But you go ahead. Have fun.
Wow. Everybody is very forward and aggressive
This might be the
in their
wine
forwardness.
talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Let's see. No, that's not who we are. Ooh, not that one. And this one, I mean, there's such a thing as false modesty, right? I don't think we're in that category. We've tried to help her before, so I don't think this is a good idea. So let's go with how about courage? Classic song
Fitting.
material.
You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered.
You are drunk. Just only a lot. Thought there was somebody laying right here. Looks like it.
I should be out there talking.
Alright, Lae'zel, can we just have a regular conversation? Everybody else seems a bit
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's
excited
legs from
tonight.
its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your night to the half-elf.
Knew it.
I've no doubt you will satisfy your tastes for endless conversation.
I'm grateful for your aid. You really are a gifted warrior.
Vlaakith demands of me no less. If only I might lay claim to my proper trophy. Come morning, you will wonder. You will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt. Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself. Astarion looks particularly tempting.
You know what? You do that. You do that, okay? You two stay here in camp all the time anyway, so have at it. Have fun. Holy cow, everybody is on one tonight. I don't expect him to be any less, so.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Sounds, fun.
Oh, not everyone is comfortable being alone with their thoughts. Though I never felt alone with a book in my hand, or with her for company. I speak of Tara, my Tressym, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself, but Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
She must be very smart to have done all that.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you, an unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds.
Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
I'm actually a nymph in disguise. Okay. Based upon the undertone current for the whole night that's not really fully undertones, I want to be careful in what I say here. This is hilarious, right? I'm actually a nymph in disguise. So I remind you of your pet. I'm not trying to be romantic, so we're skipping that one. What if she doesn't like me? Sounds like we're trying to get involved there. Don't have any friends?
Sadly not. If I'm being entirely honest, my social circle is rather small. More of a dot. Or a pinhead. I've got acquaintances, certainly. Plenty of colleagues. Friends? Those are precious indeed. I hope, though we've only known each other for a short time, I might be able to count you among that number.
Okay, not number one. Well, I'm not hoping to be more than friends. Like about me. Here we go. Friends with the mighty Gale of Waterdeep? I'd be honored.
Wine is to wit, as meat is to... Oh, can't bloody remember it. There I go then, proving your point. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. My eloquent tongue isn't worthy of your ear at present.
I said something
Go.
positive.
Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
I thought I said something nice there. I don't understand.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers.
Then sherry.
Or possibly turnip.
Well, hopefully it's not turnip.
You're drunk.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down.
I think both. Alright, let's see what these guys are up to.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold!
You know what? I'm not going to ruin his evening.
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
I mean, I wanted to say the other. I thought the other immediately. But it wouldn't have been kind, and that's not what this evening's about. I'm gonna talk to this guy, but let's talk to Mole first.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Indeed, and now you owe me. That sounded dangerously close to a compliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course. Go on, enjoy yourself. But if any of them sleep past noon, they're getting left behind.
Still not gonna give me my stuff back. Figured it was worth one last go. Alright, let's talk to Zevlor. I wanted to call him Kevlar.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Okay. I guess we'll go talk to Shadowheart now? Actually, no. Let's go talk to Withers. See what he thinks of all this. He has 1 HP.
Fate spins along as it should.
Well, that's good.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhap...
Yeah, you just talk about the same stuff. I don't think there's a limit on how many people we could have just chillaxing here, and you wouldn't even blink an eye.
Don't forget our little agreement. As soon as things quiet down here...
Okay.
Hearts aquiver. We raised our bows.
So does that mean go to bed then?
Something like goblin swarm.
I don't know.
But we were
I've spoken with everybody.
fried them all with a thunder wave.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Well, there's only one yearning, so I guess
Your
we go to
heart
Shadowheart.
skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
I wouldn't dream of missing it.
So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
I don't know. I've never been good with toasts. To victory, I mean, what is that even at this point? Getting rid of the worms? If that was an option, I'd pick that one. So I guess to survival, I don't know, to us. Here we go.
Bold. What does us entail?
You have no
I
idea.
suppose I'll find out. To us.
Suppose we'll both find out.
Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
This is a mean thing to say, so we're not gonna go there. Will I do this one? All right, I don't want to talk about myself. Goodbye. Persuasion, you first. And she asked, so it's only fair.
Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
You know what? This is fair. Your turn, I insist. A little give and take is only fair.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
You think they'll ever come back?
Perhaps. But please, enough about me. Sharing's bad for my complexion.
Oh, okay.
There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
Are you trying to get me drunk? You're gonna have to have a lot more wine than that. It's notorious for holding their alcohol.
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
Into her eyes.
What?
Just checking for... Way to be romantic. We'll just check for Ceramorphosis. Sure. You know what? Let's let this relationship grow. You're beautiful.
I know.
Yeah.
But you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night.
There'll be more to come. Sure, why not?
Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
I mean, if there's an invitation there. It doesn't look very comfortable, I have to say.
That didn't hurt, did it?
What hurt? So far from
Good
it.
to know. For the future. Let's head back, if we must.
Well, that happened. We've started a relationship. That, okay. Cool. Don't think I intended to start a relationship, but that just kind of happened. And, what was with everybody last night trying to jump at me? Like, holy cow. And to be fair, some of the conversation pieces would have come from me, not just from them. But it would have been from me to Karlak, from Asterion to me, from Lae'zel to me, from me to... No, from Gale to me, and me to Gale. Like, everybody was like, I want to spend some time with you. Well, that's better than being completely closed off.
All's well, I hope.
Of course, unless something's the matter.
No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked and kissed.
I value your company, but not like that. No. That night, not last night, just that night, meant a lot to me, and I hope there's more to come.
I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well.
I mean, I'm genuinely curious. Religious beliefs and whatnot seem to be like pretty much exact opposites of each other, or really close. Because she didn't want necessarily to help the tieflings, but she wasn't entirely opposed to it. Whereas we, 100%, that's our oath. We are helping people, period. Let's see. Want to get to know you more. Well, I mean, sure, but...
You
Let's just
already
click
know
it.
my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
We already know that things are hidden behind her memories. What drew you to Shar Warship?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's
fair.
my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Okay. Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
You knew what you were letting on before? Okay, no. Is there anything I can do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough.
Or we've had this
It
conversation
always does.
before.
Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
I mean, that's probably a commonality between the two. If pain or suffering has meaning, just different from different directions, viewpoints. Let's turn to other matters for now. Alright. Well, that was, That's Withers. Sorry, I see this bag here, and it looks like we can do some trading, but it's more just he's a store. Or...
Deep breaths, Gale. Hold it together.
Okay, sorry, I was looking to see if he looked like... Yep, he has Arcane Hunger. We should go help him with that. We've saved aside a few items for that.
Oh, you'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten.
Want a kitten? Here.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Hang on a minute. Can't I give him something from camp, specifically? I mean, she's not really dealing poison damage, so I guess we can do that, and then just remember from now on, we have to hold it on us.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
I mean, this is the only one that's not saying being a little rude, so I guess...
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Tell me everything.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
Yeah, they rolled out flowers and chocolates. Well, that's even meaner. What was the answer to that question?
The answer was to try. And the outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Wow. Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
No, that's not how we are. Where would we send him? I mean, who would he then endanger? And plus, he's in danger, and we already told him he's our friend. We've come this far together, and we'll continue on together. That is how it will be.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Okay then. That was, a thing. Karlak, I forgot those were the clothes that we gave you to wear. Let's see if we have any more clothes for you. Okay. Actually, here. It's something rather than nothing. Is it here? No, it highlights where you can put it. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Well, so there we go. Anywho, we're going to call that good. We're going to leave it there. I'm going to go through and actually sell things at to the merchant at the Grove. The reason I didn't before was because I wasn't sure what would happen, what would trigger, what, you know. I didn't want to do that off screen and suddenly be like, oh crap, now I'm letting everybody miss everything. So at this point I feel safe going back and doing the shopping and calling it good. So until next time, good luck, have fun, and have a great day.